welcome to tonight's Big Brother 16 recap.
Oh, I love the Sunday night shows.
Love it.
Last time, Derek and Frankie are the new HOHs.
Well, even though Team America is all up in the HOH room, Donnie is really alone right now.
He's all alone.
But he's not out.
Don't get it twisted. All right, so the douchinators have a little meeting.
They're all like, all right, we gotta get rid of Donnie this week. But in order for that to happen, someone's gonna have to go up on the block with him and throw the BOB competition.
What? Well, Caleb doesn't want to do it because Beast Mode Cowboy's already been in that position for 3 times.
And he blew it last time.
Cody doesn't want to do it. He's too pretty.
He's living in the pretty person bubble.
He doesn't know how to do such things.
And Derek is all like, well, I'm keeping Victoria safe this week.
What?
So they tell Victoria, and he's like, yeah, you're on vacation this week, just relax. And she's like, oh my god, thank you so much, Derek. Are you serious?
Yes. Well, Derek and Frankie have the grandfather bond. They died within moments of each other.
That's so sad, but like...
They trust each other. So they're going to go through with this plan. The plan is to keep Derek... the HOH.
Because they're assuming that the next HOH competition is going to be endurance, and they think that Frankie has a better shot at that. And I think that's
because he weighs
true.
5 pounds.
Yeah.
He's practically an upside-down broomstick with arms and legs.
So Frankie is like, well, who are we going to put up on the block as my nominees? And Frankie's like, well, Cody hasn't been on the block yet.
But Derek... unbeknownst to Frankie, wants to keep his little boy safe because that is
They've got a final 2 together.
Yeah, they got a final 2. So, it's time for the HOH reveal.
Oh my god! Do-do-do-do-do.
Frankie's pictures look like the thumbnails on his YouTube account.
You know, somebody brought up a good point. Where are all the pictures of Frankie's friends?
Yeah.
It's all Ariana.
He has like 7 roommates. You think at least one of them would be in there.
No.
Well,
They're too normal. They're normal people.
Did anybody notice that Derek's daughter is a clone of him?
She's cute. She's a little cutie pie.
Okay.
Don't be like that.
All right. So Derek's letter, unfortunately, well, fortunately, was a little more believable than Frankie's.
Dear Frankie, it's your super famous sister, Ariana. I love the way you use my fame to stay in the house. Could you please mention me another few hundred times before you get evicted? I'm opening the VMAs this weekend. Thank God you're not here. I've really been enjoying the break from hearing you trying to sing my songs. Ew! Please stop. I'd write more, but my assistant had to go to lunch. Okay, thanks. Bye. P.S. My new album drops this week. Next week. Maybe you could take an emotional bath while creepily staring at my picture while alternately smiling and crying. Hashtag Team Grande.
Oh my God, she loves me. Okay. Yeah, it kind of read a little bit like a commercial.
A little bit. So, it's the time of the show where Derek lies to Donnie.
Which is every time of the show.
I know! So he pulls Donnie aside. He's like, look, you're not my target this week. You're not Frankie's target this week.
Right. And yay, go Team America.
Don't be like that. And Frankie, Derek, we know you're lying to us in the diary room. I love how he says in his ER, like, oh yeah, I totally don't want Donnie to go home this week. Yes, you do.
Or, Donnie's blowing this for Team America. Really?
Yeah.
You're not fooling anyone.
So, speaking of Team America, it's time for them to get their new task.
Which is total BS, by the way. Can we be done with Team America already?
Well, Derek is the first to find out that America has voted for them to steal 1 item from each house guest. They have to stash it, and then they have to convince everyone to take part in a neighborhood watch. For 24 hours.
I think they have to convince at least 3 other house guests to do it besides Team America.
Yeah.
All right, so...
We'll be seeing more of that in the upcoming episodes.
Douchinators meeting. Douchinators meeting. Everyone to the HOH.
This is the big meeting that they were talking about. They need to figure out as a team who's going to be going up on the block with Donnie.
Nobody wants to throw it. And everyone is asking Zach to throw it.
They put so much pressure on Zach in this meeting, and he's just like, I know what you guys are doing. Fine, I'll do it. And they're just like, no, we'll draw Skittles.
Really?
Skittlegate!
All right, so Christine is the first Skittle drawn, which means she's going up on the block with Donnie.
She's got to throw the B.O.B.
Oh my God, I don't know if I can do it. Cody and Caleb are the other two chumps on the other side of the block.
You douchers better win this competition.
All right, so Frankie and Zach equals Zenki.
We had a little Zenki moment on tonight's episode.
Frankie is dying for Zach to be gay. And Zach is wondering, I've never loved a gay man so much. Does that make me gay? Well, Frankie would sure like to find out. Anytime you're ready to come over to the Frankie side.
He wants to explore Zach. Zach's body is a wonderland. All right, so moving on. So
the guys are sitting around.
We got a little taste of another showmance.
Yeah. The Cody and Christine showmance. What would you shift name that?
You mean ship name?
Whatever.
Internet. So Cody and Christine have had this little flirt-mance, touch-mance thing going on the whole season, but it pretty much first made its appearance in the last episode. And this week we got a full dose of months worth of
what could be described as disgusting.
She's married.
You know what?
It's inappropriate, Rennie.
She doesn't have a problem whoring herself out for $500,000 though. And she's expecting her husband to be okay with it.
I'm feeling like this situation's really icky. Also, I'm thinking they're totally showing this to build up for Zingbot on Wednesday.
Absolutely. All right, well...
Let us know what you guys think of this situation in the comments. I'm curious.
Icky?
It's icky.
All right, Caleb doesn't like Zach.
He's already thinking the beast mode wheels are turning. He's like, maybe we should get rid of Zach this week.
And he's got everybody agreeing with him that if Donnie wins the POV, I love how they're just skipping to the POV.
They're skipping the BOB because they know
they think it's a done deal.
It's done.
And they're like, yeah, Zach should go up because we don't want to waste this on Victoria.
All right, well, Derek and Frankie, time to lie to Donnie again. They tell him that Victoria is the true target this week. They want to backdoor her. They also tell Donnie, yeah, we picked all the nominees via Skittles, and we pulled your Skittle, man.
And Donnie is wondering, wee. Why are they always talking in wee?
All the way home.
Yeah.
So they tell him... Now, of course, we know that Donnie was going up 100% no matter what. But they tell him that his Skittle was drawn. They were like, yeah, everyone in the house was there except for you because you were sleeping.
Was Victoria there?
She was not.
Well, they said
I wish he would ask her about it.
I know.
We'll see. So let's
Donnie's
talk about...
suspicious because he's not an idiot.
Of course not.
He sees what's
He's
going on.
He's a Harvard medical professor.
With these kids in this house.
Yeah, so let's talk about the nominees this week.
All right. Derek's nominees are Donnie and Christine.
And just as planned, Frankie's Skittle nominees are Caleb and Cody.
And of course, Frankie had to make it dirty and be like, oh, you've been teasing me with those abs and buttocks and...
Lots of winks thrown in.
And
the Skittles told me to do it.
Yeah, great. You're not funny.
Get out of here. All right, let's talk about the Battle of the Block competition.
AKA Bob.
Yes.
Or Batub.
Batby.
Yeah, it's the big black box.
They did this last season as a have-not competition. It was hilarious. I'm glad they brought it back.
So both teams enter at the same time.
It is pitch black in there.
They have to find bones to fit on a board, which is also located inside the big black box.
Yeah, so Donnie and Christine's board has stars, and Caleb and Cody's board, circles.
There are air horns going off. There are blasts of air.
All sorts of goo, and I think it looks like packing peanuts or something on the floor.
There was a mannequin in there on a bed. There's fencing, there's little...
You gotta crawl all around.
Yeah.
Yeah, so not all of the bones are gonna fit on your board.
The ones that don't fit have X's on them.
Right.
But they can't see. It's only for our benefit that the X's don't fit.
All right, so the first team
You have
of
to get
5 bones
Right.
is the winner.
Well, Christine cheated.
Not only was she trying to throw this competition, she was trying to help Cody and Caleb.
I'm really surprised that they didn't show the announcement that
They called her out.
You're not allowed to give the other
Big
team
brother
pieces.
called her out. Caleb also tried to cheat, which they did not show.
Right.
He was trying to use the light on his Fitbit bracelet to look at the bones to see
It's
if they had
one
X's.
thing to try and throw it, but it's another thing to cheat.
But the
They
funny
should've
thing,
been disqualified immediately.
she was passing off those bones to them. I'm pretty sure all the ones that she passed had X's.
Yeah. All right, so Donnie knows that Christine's throwing it.
He gets to that 4th bone all on his own, and he's like, hey, I just realized I've contributed all of these bones. Like, this is all me. Christine's doing
Right.
nothing.
And Donnie wins it.
Ah!
You know who else was cheering?
Production.
And the house guests heard it.
Yeah.
What?
Whoa! If you like these little inside details, you should watch my spoilers because I talk about it all the time.
All right.
All right.
Donnie won it. Thank God.
That
He was
means-
like, thank you, Jesus.
Yes. So that means that Donnie and Christine are safe for the week, and Derek has been dethroned.
And what you didn't see was after Donnie won it, he went, and after he cleaned up, he laid down on his bed all alone.
We're going to see this another day, so stop it.
Okay.
You're giving away all the good stuff.
Am I? Because I don't think they're going to show
I
that.
think they're going to show that.
All right. Derek, as his punishment, enters the box
Ooh.
and gets crapped on. I wish it was actual crap, though.
It wasn't, though. It was like orange goo.
Well, it was almost as much crap as is coming out of Cody and Caleb's anuses right now.
Oh, welcome to the block.
Yeah, so they crapped their pants.
Next time is going to be amazing.
Yes.
Zingbot, joined by Kathy Griffin. Ah!
Kathy!
I can't wait.
And be prepared for some awesome zings.
Yep.
Zing!
If you can't wait to hear the zings, I talk about them in my spoiler.
Watch her spoiler. It's awesome.
Yeah.
And until next time,
Much love.
Zing!
Edit.